property less than $2,500, 2 or more previous convictions. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail. That's Vashon's brain. Court is calling 2024 CR 009.
Let's make one thing clear. This isn't your average shoplifting situation. Thanks to Kimberly's prior convictions, her new charge jumps straight to a state jail felony. And in plain English, she's staring down the possibility of up to 2 years in lockup. But here's the twist. Despite all that, the state is still offering her probation. Strange, right? So the real question becomes, why? Let's dig deeper.
591, State of Texas versus Kimberly Villanueva. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris Edelman.
For the defense?
Danielle Cranberg.
And are you Miss Villanueva?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, off the record. Excuse me, Mr. Folsom. Mr. Folsom, you're talking too loud. We're on the record. That's okay. All right, and it'd probably be best that you have a seat. You're charged with the offense of theft of property less than $2,500, 2 or more previous convictions. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. The state recommends community supervision. They're taking in consideration AL 2181212. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is at the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We would ask for the court to follow the agreement. She is willing to do the probation. She is not currently employed, but she's seeking employment. She does have call center experience. She's hoping to get another work from home job at a call center and to help take care of her father, who is currently sick.
All right. So I have a question for you. You say you're taking care of your father. Is that correct?
Not really. He actually has cancer, so he's dying of cancer already.
I'm sorry, what?
He's dying of cancer. He has stage 4 liver cancer.
All right. So my question is, are you taking care of
No,
him?
ma'am.
That was a misstatement on my part, Judge. I guess I mean to...
Well, that escalated fast. One moment we're talking about her case, the next we're hit with the heartbreaking news that her father is dying of cancer. The room shifts instantly into emotional territory. But here's the reality. Judges don't rule on emotion alone. They want honesty, consistency, and facts that make sense. And right now, her story isn't matching up, and the judge knows it.
spend time with him while she can.
All right. So here's the other question. When's the last time you had employment?
Last year at Speedy's Exchange. With Speedy Exchange, yes.
Doing what?
Call center, telephone representative.
All right. Why do you continue to steal?
Because I haven't been able to get a job due to my felonies, my history. But I'm still seeking for employment, ma'am.
No, this is not the first time you're stealing. I'm trying to figure out your go-to is stealing. What if everybody who didn't have a job decided to steal? So you have prior theft cases, and they were all state jail felonies. So why do you continue to steal?
This isn't some isolated slip-up. She's been stealing for more than 10 years, and the judge has officially run out of patience. If your first response to hardship is stealing, then the court has to ask a tough question. Why should the system trust you with probation one more time?
And according to this, you've been stealing since 2014, and you just want to stop stealing. So you're stealing and you're using drugs. Why is this?
Well, the past, yes, my last ones, yes, ma'am. I was an addict. I'm no longer using. I've been sober for quite a couple of years already. I did have a fallback to say that one time with this recent case that I have. But I haven't picked up a charge since 2013 for theft. I've been
No, not since 2013, because you have this from 2023.
Right. That was the most recent one. Yes, ma'am.
So why do you
prior-
keep stealing? It's still not answering my question. I don't understand.
I was going through some personal issues at the moment with my kids.
With what?
With my kids being taken away.
Okay.
So I went to what I knew best.
But your children, were they taken away because you were using drugs?
No, ma'am, for allegations.
What allegations?
Of using drugs and then basically.
All right, for using drugs. So when were they taken away from you? And who are they staying with?
They've been adopted.
All right. So your rights were terminated. So here's my question. And you know yourself better than I know you, better than your attorney knows you. Do you really think you're going to do well at this probation? Because you had a choice to do what you needed to do and have custody of your children, and you chose to commit thefts and continue to use.
Yes, ma'am, because I didn't get my children back, but
I'm sorry, what?
yes, I do. I feel like the probation was me right. I will do my complete probation. I completed probation before successfully. Again, I had a tip, you know. I'm trying to go back to that. I'm just trying to do right, but times are hard.
And if you're drug tested today, and you will be, what is the results going to be? Tell the truth.
I'll be about marijuana.
And what else?
Marijuana.
So you're telling me when you're drug tested today, you're only going to be positive for marijuana? So if I send you across the hallway to get drug tested, I mean, that can happen today. And you're saying it's just going to be marijuana. All right. You can have a drug test done. Is there anything you want to say before I send you to go do your drug test? All right. So,
and this is where the courtroom energy shifts fast. She claims it was just marijuana, nothing more. But the tension says otherwise. Something isn't adding up. The judge can sense a lie creeping in, and that upcoming drug test, it might completely destroy her entire deal.
I'm going to find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. We're going to recall this for tomorrow. She's going to do a drug test today.
You should tell her that.
I'm sorry, not tomorrow. We're going to, is there something she wants to say?
There is, yeah.
Oh, what would you wish to say to the court? I'm sorry, what? And what would that be? All right, so why are you playing games with me? Well, no, that means you were dishonest with the court. I asked you, what would you be positive for? You said marijuana, nothing else. I told you I could send you right across the hallway to get drug tested, and you said, please do. You know, send me. I'm not going to be positive for anything else. So now you're telling me it's going to be meth. When's the last time you used meth? All right. And what else? All right. And who are you living with?
And this is where the whole courtroom ignites. She insists it was just marijuana, but everyone can feel it. Something's not adding up. The judge can smell the lie before the test, even hits the table. And then it drops. Meth. That's the moment everything shifts. She looked the judge dead in the eyes and lied. This isn't just reckless. It's the kind of move that destroys deals, shatters trust, and sends people straight to prison. One lie, one test, and now her entire future is hanging by a thread.
Currently, I'm with my grandmother.
And how many children does she have living with her other than you?
No.
So if probation goes out there at that house, you're going to tell me that there are not going to be any minors at that house. So who all is in the house?
So it's just myself and my husband.
I'm sorry, who?
Myself and my husband.
At your grandmother's house.
My grandmother's deceased. She's passed away last year in December. But it's her house. believe we were staying at her house. It's her property.
So I'm confused. She said she's living with her grandmother.
No, she's living at her grandmother's house.
No, beforehand, she's like, I'm living with my grandmother. So now she's staying at her grandmother's house. And it's just her and her husband at her grandmother's house?
Yeah, I guess I missed the part where she said she was staying with her grandmother.
Okay.
I didn't hear that part. I just heard grandmother's house. But
So it's just you and your husband at your grandmother's house. And there are no children at that location. And how often is he using?
I think it is.
Okay, usually when people use, the people they're with usually use.
He doesn't use, but he's not. He doesn't use.
All right, I'm going to place you on probation, but I'm telling you right now, probation is going to make visits at that location. Do you understand? All right. Court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's to be proof of employment within 45 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no contact with Walmarts, and that means any Walmart. Good luck to you in this court to be successful on probation. Communication is key, okay? All right, good luck.